Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Daryl here. Happy Christmas Eve. It's 4 a.m. bright and early here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I've remade this video 3 times already because I'm trying to understand this perfectly. So Trump comes out, and I should have seen this coming. A lot of us, about a week away from the next month, I start to set up my budget for the next month. For January. Around Monday, I started to set up my budget for January, to budget my money. And it looked, at that point, it really looked like this $600 was going to be in my bank account in the next week. So I figured out all my little extras. That's $600. The little bit I make from this channel, and these are my little pluses for me. And I get all excited about what I could get myself for a Christmas present, for next month. And I shouldn't have done that, because it all fell apart. So why it didn't occur to me that this all depended on Donald Trump, why this didn't click in my head, I don't know. I'm kind of kicking myself for now. The last thing was getting Trump's signature, and we should have seen this coming. Do I think Donald Trump is doing it because he cares about the American people and he doesn't want to see our money going overseas? No, not at all. One thing I'm going to say I appreciate Donald Trump is for him just saying it right out loud about all this extra spending our money going out of the country to other countries, and our COVID-19 bill. All these millions of dollars going out of our country. That is bull, man. That should not be happening. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. All these little pluses stuck into this pile of papers this high is crap. Okay, why is he doing this? Because of Mitch McConnell and the Republicans. He thinks Mitch has some kind of secret plan B. He thinks Mitch has been in Washington long enough, and Mitch is holding out on him. This is what Donald Trump. It's a bully. It's a bully schoolyard tactic. Except Donald Trump isn't savvy enough to realize that Mitch McConnell really doesn't have some kind of plan B hidden away. He's trying to leverage the Republicans and Mitch McConnell to overthrow the election. Really, he thinks there's still something they can do. If they just get behind him, they can keep him in office. And it's a quid pro quo right here. He's putting Mitch McConnell and Republicans on the spot right now. After they had his back through all this ridiculousness for the last 4 years, he sticks it to them. It's typical Trumpism, and I should have seen this coming. I kick myself for not seeing this coming. Now here's the thing, all right? So Trump vetoes this. The renters' assistance, the unemployment, the checks, all gets put on hold, right? All this stuff runs out next week. People run out of unemployment money. Millions of renters no longer have any protection. And Donald Trump just jetted off to Mar-a-Lago to play golf because he loves the American people so much. And now this is what I see. There's a thing. This is why I remade this video 3 times now. A pocket veto. I needed to kind of get the full understanding of what a pocket veto is. And this is what I believe is going to happen right now. Trump has not officially vetoed this yet. He said he's not going to sign it unless they change it. Pelosi and the Democrats are good to go. Let's do this. Now, to my Trump supporting friends, they're like, I can't believe Nancy Pelosi is on board because she's been holding up this COVID bill for the American people for months now. And I keep telling these people, it's not. I have told all the Trump supporters around me, every time I see them and we sit down and talk, I said, it's the Republicans, Mitch McConnell and Republicans, that are pulling down the amount. They don't even want to give up $600 for checks for the American people. And no, it's Nancy Pelosi. She doesn't want to give this money to the American people. It's the Democrats. And I'm like, don't you people watch the news? And they go, yeah, of course we watch Fox News. I swear to God, I've had this conversation at least 6 times. And they swear for the last 4 months, it's been Nancy Pelosi. She won't agree to $600. She doesn't want to give the American people any money. And I'm like, are you people living in an alternate reality? And I slowly explain it to them. Mitch McConnell, Republicans, look, it's in all the news. It's in all the newspapers except for Fox News and One America and Newsmax. In the real world, in what we call reality, Nancy Pelosi, they're pushing for $1,400, $1,600, $2,000 for the American people. No. Nancy Pelosi hates the American people. Fox News tells me that. Trump tells me that. It's Nancy Pelosi doing this. She's evil. She's a communist. She doesn't want to give the American people the money. She's holding this up. I swear to God, I have had this conversation over and over. And these are the people I love most in the world, my family. And I have this, and I slowly explain it. No, it's Mitch McConnell. See the news? See the newspapers? Mitch McConnell right now holding this up, not wanting to give even $600. And I just get this. A blank stare. A blank stare. It's like these people are hypnotized. It's unbelievable. I've had this conversation over and over, and I explain it to them. I swear to God. And they think that Trump is their savior. Look, he's giving the American people $2,000, but Nancy is so evil. She doesn't want to give it to us. Wow. I swear to God, I really wonder if there's like satellites or something in the water that's affecting these people's logic. I'm not kidding, man. This is no joke. At least six times I've had this conversation for like an hour or two, slowly. I got the newspaper. I get my cell phone. I look, see what it says here? See? Mitch McConnell does not want this stimulus check. Blank stare. Nancy Pelosi's evil. She doesn't want to give us the money. Wow. All right. So a pocket veto. If he doesn't do anything, when he's golfing right now in Mar-a-Lago, so I think we can safely assume that. What's going to happen is 10 days are going to pass. The Congress, everybody's going to be out of session and on vacation, and they're not going to be able to override the veto. If he vetoes it now, which he's not going to do, then they could override it and get us the money. In other words, we ain't getting no money, thanks to Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell. This is not Donald Trump's, all of a sudden he's decided that he loves the American people, even though 80 million people didn't vote for him. Oh, and check this out. These same Trump supporters told me that Donald Trump got more votes. And I keep explaining that Joe Biden got over 80 million votes, and I get that blank stare. And they start talking about the Electoral College and all these counties and LA County. Oh my God. You know how Bo, the fifth column, just explained about LA County and all the other very unpopulous counties out in the Midwest, and how LA County has 3 million people, and the hundreds of other counties altogether only have 2.6 million? It's a real thing. The Trump supporters are really listening to all this. And I just get this double speak of the Electoral College and the deep state and Nancy Pelosi and stolen votes and dead people voting. And then I explained it to them. Again, I pull it out and I said, yeah, they caught dead people voting. They caught 3 dead people voting in Pennsylvania. 2 of them were for Donald Trump. Blank stare. Dead people are voting for Biden. Nancy Pelosi doesn't want to give us the money. It's like they're hypnotized. I swear, not a joke, man. Wow. All right, so this is what's going to happen. We ain't getting no money. We're not getting no money. Trump's trying to leverage Mitch McConnell to get some kind of support, a last-ditch effort to keep him in office. He thinks Mitch has some kind of plan B that he could pull out, and this is his leverage. I'm not going to give you the stimulus. I'm going to put you on the spot unless you give me the plan B. We ain't getting no money until Biden comes in. Thanks, Donald Trump. Have fun golfing. Oh, and it's $151 million of taxpayer money now for Trump golfing trips. That's what we paid for the last 4 years. $151 million. Way more than Obama. All right. I'll be back later. You guys try to have a good Thursday. Good Christmas Eve.